Hey everyone, welcome to the stage. This is the first episode of Free Play Friday, and for this episode, I'm going to be showing you guys around how to build a really simple starter base, um, totally expandable, customizable, all that stuff. I mean, this base has pretty much everything you need in a Minecraft base um, that you can put into it to make it a permanent base, or you can just keep it even more simple and have it just be kind of a starter base. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to mention is that this base can really be built out of any type of materials. It has a really easy to build design, so you should be able to finish it in kind of like the first couple days of Minecraft. That's kind of like the whole point of this design. Or if you, it could take a little bit longer, and you can kind of customize it to your own needs and your own style. So let's just get started with the tour. So this is the outside, it's kind of like an overview. So you can see here we've got a full crop farm, pretty much every type of crop growing here. And then on this side we've got a little animal farm. And you can have, I usually build a redstone, or not a redstone, I usually build a like a little chicken farm with some hoppers and stuff, instead of actually like having chickens in a cage in a pen, but you can have some chickens in there like that. So the dimensions of this are, the main part is it's 11 by, so it's 11 here by 14, and then 5 blocks tall. And there's a little ladder here, so you have some roof access. And on the roof here, there's an enchantment room with another ladder. And these dimensions are it's 11 by 7, and then 5 blocks tall. So the inside just kind of looks like this. It just has a chest room in it. You can put grindstones in here if you want to. I don't usually use them, but if you do, you can add those either to the outside here or put them inside. Doesn't matter. So let's take a step inside. So this main level here is just real basic. There's just a bed. You can add like a little table in here if you want. Something just to kind of decorate it. This base is made to be pretty much entirely just functional, so there's not a lot of like stylistic elements to it. But I keep this space wide open. There's plenty of room for animals in here, as you can tell. So have room for lots of dogs and lots of cats, and then there's just a bed at the far wall here. And I've got the windows divided up to provide the maximum amount of torches. So there's plenty of light down here. And then 4 pieces of wood taken out of the corner right here to make the basement. So we'll just go down here. And basically the dimensions of this, they just go along the perimeter of the birch. So as soon as you hit dirt, you just put cobblestone, and that's how you get this room. So the features of this room is obviously chests, stuff in there, and then the furnace and crafting station is right here in the center of this wall. So this is kind of, if you're just making this a simple starter base, this could potentially be the only room that you have in here, which is fine. So you'll just have the main room and then this little basement area. But if you're kind of making this into a more permanent structure, you may have this mine over here. So this is mine access. It goes all the way down to Y12. And the good thing about this, in the way that there's cobblestone all around here, is if you're just playing by yourself, you can just have a door here. But if you're on somebody else's world or playing on a server, you can easily disguise this here. So you can just hide your mine in the wall, and then if you have a problem with people that like to come down into your mine and take your resources and stuff or mess up your strip mining, you can just put your mine and hide it straight into the wall. So that's kind of something that I really like about this base. And I think, yeah, as I said before in the beginning, you can build this out of anything. It doesn't have to be cobblestone. It can all be dirt or wood or whatever you want. It's just made to be built out of really, really easy materials to get in the early days of Minecraft. So in the center of this wall over here, you see there's two block space, so two doors here. And this is kind of the functional room. So this room is 6 by 8, and the wall is 4 blocks tall. So you can see there's another portal in here. There's 2 little spots here for Netherwart, for a little Netherwart farm. This back wall over here is where the workstations are. So there's spots for like 6 workstations. These are the 4 that I use. I don't usually find myself needing any more than just these. But so this is what I use. But I mean, you could even put some up here if you wanted to, if you use any more. Infinite water source right here with some glowstone down at the bottom for light. And yeah, in this, on my creative world, I just made this out of stone bricks. Typically when I build this on survival, it's just cobblestone. Oops. But it's a pretty small room, so it's not too hard to make it out of stone bricks if you really want to. I think it looks really nice in this room. But yeah, if it's gonna be if you think cobblestone is easier, then you can definitely build it out of cobblestone. And if this is just a temporary base, then you probably don't even need this room. So that's the kind of functional room. And then over here in this 2-block space in between these chests, this is the kind of secondary storage room. Again, this is probably optional. I mean, well, all of this is optional, but this is probably not going to be here if this is just a temporary starter base. This is kind of more for when you're actually using this as your permanent base. So this room is it's 10 by 8, and then the wall is again 4 blocks tall. But this room is nice because you can kind of definitely expand this if you if you need some more space. You can take all this out and just push the wall back further. So you can add some more chests in this area. So that's kind of basic. Again, I used wood in here. Typically on my survival worlds, this wall is just dirt, just to keep it real simple. I do usually put the logs for the pillars for separation. I do still use logs for those typically, but then just a cobblestone floor. And then on here, I've just got some hidden sea lanterns for some extra light. That can be glowstone, or you don't even really need to have them if you don't want to. But I think, that pretty much wraps it up. It's just a small little starter base. But yeah, it is super simple, very functional. It's got everything that you probably need. Okay guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And leave a comment if you think you might be interested in building this base for yourself. I think that would be really cool. I would love to know. Go ahead and ring that bell if you want to get notified when I make a new video. And I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I will see you guys on Monday.